Welcome back to another video. Let's begin. They're into me. They're into me not. They're into me. They're into me not. Are they into me? You meet someone at work or school and they catch your eye. Oh boy, after talking to them and getting to know them better, you find that you've become attracted to them. Great. Now comes the million-dollar question. Do they like you back? Figuring out whether or not someone is interested in you can be difficult and confusing. With so many signals flying around, it's hard to be sure if it is purely platonic or something else. Here are a few subtle hints that let you know that the feeling is mutual. Number 1, mirroring. Have you ever observed friends or couples interacting? If you have, you might have noticed that sometimes they mimic each other. Mirroring, or embodied cognition, is an effective way to tell if someone is interested in you. Someone who is interested in you adopts your mannerisms. They begin to imitate you and vice versa. The most common form is walking in lockstep, almost as if they were in a marching band. But don't be alarmed. Mirroring is not mocking. It's an unconscious act that occurs when someone is trying to establish a rapport and genuinely understands you. It tells you that the other person is willing to understand and connect with you. 2, dilated pupil. Did you lose yourself as you stared deep into their eyes? Did the phrase, eyes as deep as oceans, come to mind? Now look again. It might be something about their pupils. Are they as big as saucers? Within the context of attraction, dilated pupils signify that the other person is interested. During the early stages of attraction, the brain sends out dopamine and oxytocin that induces the dilation of the pupils. Number 3, mutual eye contact. Do you often have an eye-to-eye with them? They just can't seem to get their eyes off you, can they? The love hormone oxytocin is responsible for increased eye contact. When someone is interested in you, they try to establish intimacy with you by holding eye contact. It also means that they're paying attention to every word you say. A study published in PubMed found that mutual eye contact increases attraction between partners and feelings of love. Number 4, leaning in. Do you often find them standing nearer to you than others? Do they shift a step closer when conversing with you? A person's availability makes them more attractive. When you like someone, you wish them to be available for you, physically as well as emotionally. Similarly, our bodies give out physical cues of how receptive that person is towards you. If a person is interested in you, they may lean in or tilt towards you. This naturally happens as compatibility increases. Number 5, feet pointing. Have you noticed something strange in their stance? Do they seem to be standing differently than usual when around you? According to Judy Dutton, author of How We Do It, How the Science of Sex Can Make You a Better Lover. If a person stands pigeon-toed, they're trying to convey that they like you a lot. The feet point towards where a person's attention is. So if their feet are pointed towards you, it means that they're interested. Someone's foot placement can give you a clue as to how they feel. Who knew? Number 6, fidgeting. Do they play with their hair or pick at their clothes around you? Are they extra fidgety around you? People adopt certain tricks when they're nervous and also when they're interested in someone. This is most likely used as an anxiety coping mechanism, but it's also present during the early stages of attraction. Fidgeting on the first date is quite normal because it means that the person is interested, excited, or nervous. 7, light touch. Do they have a habit of touching your arm lightly whenever you converse? Do they often reach across the table to you? People use touch to connect with others, and this is the reason that drives someone who is attracted to you to behave as such. Regardless of the way it is performed, a person engages in physical touch to establish a level of intimacy and closeness. Touching and reaction serve as an indicator as to how you might feel around that person. Number 8, blushing. Have you noticed their cheeks change color when caught in your attention? If they're prone to blushing whenever you're around, it's a surefire sign that they like you. The butterflies that stir whenever you see someone you love or are attracted to cause a light blush to paint the cheeks. This is caused by the rush of adrenaline, which also causes the facial capillaries to open up. The sympathetic nervous system dilates the small blood vessels in your face, causing you to blush. Which brings us to number 9, glowing. When someone is attracted to you and possibly starting to fall in love, it begins to show on their face too. They begin to glow. No, not the bioluminescent type of glow. Neither do they light up like a light bulb, mind you, but it's a very subtle change in their appearance. They may seem even prettier, and their skin will look healthier. This is caused by the release of oxytocin. Oxytocin decreases cortisol levels throughout your body. Increased oxytocin begets less inflammation and higher immune system. Gauging whether someone is interested in you may be difficult, but hopefully these hints can help you find the right answer. Let us know in the comments below what attraction-based behaviors you've noticed in yourself or others. If you found this video insightful, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and share it with other curious souls you know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
welcome back to our channel. We wanted to let you know that it is your ongoing support that helps us make psychology and mental health more accessible to everyone. Thank you so very much for all of your support. Now, let's continue. Why do relationships fall apart? Relationships are complicated as they are fragile. Small mistakes can destroy years of love, passion, and trust. But you may not realize what you're doing wrong. So here are 10 behaviors that can damage any relationship and maybe affecting yours too. Number 1, you stonewall your partner. Do you avoid difficult questions and conversations? This bad habit is called stonewalling. When you stonewall your partner, you're actively avoiding painful or emotional subjects. But those subjects are important to the health of your relationship. By avoiding difficult conversations, you're harboring unresolved issues with your partner. It's okay to table a hard conversation every once in a while, but ignoring an issue doesn't make it go away. Number 2, you're too distracted. Do you give your partner your undivided attention? Do you text other people when you're together? Never underestimate the value of quality time. When you're together, your partner wants to feel important. They need to know that you enjoy spending time with them. But if you're distracted, your partner may feel ignored or neglected, and your relationship may suffer. Number 3, you get defensive. Few things are as important as communication. But what if your partner tells you something you don't want to hear? Your partner may, for example, think they're doing all the work in your relationship. No one likes to hear negative feedback. So how should you react when your partner tells you something is wrong? Defensiveness can be destructive to any relationship. When you become defensive, you stop listening to your partner's concerns. Instead, you try to protect yourself. You may argue with them or turn the tables on your partner. Either way, you're ignoring the real problem, and your partner doesn't feel heard. Number 4, you criticize too often. How often do you criticize your partner? Even if you mean well, critical behavior can drive a wedge in your relationship. Not only is it frustrating for your partner, excess criticism also creates a negative dynamic in your relationship. You lose track of why you love your partner because you're too focused on their mistakes. Number 5, you idealize your partner. Do you put your partner on a pedestal? You love your partner, so you may hold them to a high standard, but idealizing your partner can damage your relationship. When you idealize your partner, you're projecting your own preferences onto them. You love your partner for the person they could be, not who they actually are. Number 6, you ignore your past. No one is perfect. Every relationship has bumps and rough patches, but ignoring your troubled past could destroy your relationship. Your history, good and bad, is the reason you are where you are today. It has shaped the way you feel about your partner and the way your partner feels about you. By ignoring your past, you're overlooking significant moments in your relationship and rejecting the struggles your relationship has yet to overcome. Number 7, you mislead your partner. Have you ever told your partner something you didn't mean? Deception can easily destroy a relationship. Lies and manipulation ruin the most important thing you and your partner have built together, trust. When you stop being honest, you give your partner a reason to doubt you. Honesty isn't always easy. And some things are better left unsaid, but you should never try to deceive your partner. No matter what, this kind of behavior will destroy your relationship. Number 8, you create competition. In a healthy relationship, partners don't keep score. They don't care who's right and who's wrong because competition creates tension, stress, and resentment. If you're always trying to prove your partner wrong, sooner or later you're going to drive them away. Instead, by finding a solution that makes both of you happy and learning how to compromise, you can create a healthier relationship in the long run. Number 9, you shame your partner. Do you pick on your partner? Many couples playfully tease each other in private, but making fun of your partner in public can damage your relationship. Instead of a playful back and forth, you're openly shaming your partner for their mistakes and placing them in a very uncomfortable situation. And number 10, you expect too much. Do you get angry when your partner can't read your mind? You expect your partner to know what you want and what you're thinking all the time, but that's entirely unfair to them. It's your responsibility to vocalize the things you want. If you don't express yourself, your partner will never know anything is wrong. If you expect your partner to magically know all the answers, your relationship may slowly fall apart. Do you struggle with any of these destructive behaviors? Has your partner done things that have damaged your relationship? Tell us about your experiences in the comment section below. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.